Dividing by decimals, page 64. This quickly becomes grade C after question 1 actually, so let me give you 1 or 2 grade D ones to do. Don't even try to do this as a decimal. 24 divided by 0.4. Well, you all know who know me, I hate that sign. It's confusing. It can look like a plus or a multi. It can look like anything other than divide. If you do this, it becomes more visible. That can only mean divide, alright? So 24 all over 0.4. Very, very ugly indeed. Why not multiply the top by 10 and get 240? Why not multiply the bottom by 10 as well and get 4? Look how easy that is. Now we can just divide 240 by 4. We can do it in our brains, or we can do it as a short division sum. Well, I'm going to do both. If we just halve it down, that's 120 over 2. And 120 divided by 2 is exactly 60. Would you believe it? 24 divided by something ends up being a number bigger than 24. Think about it. When you divide by a decimal that's less than 1, you will get a number greater than the number you're dividing. That's right. Right, so let's just do it. I said I'd do it as a short division sum, didn't I? So here I go. 4s into 240. 4s into 2. Nope. 4s into 24. 6. 4s into nothing. Simply don't go. Answer 60. Let's try another grade D one. 84 divided by 0.4 again as it goes. So let's write it properly. 84 over 0.4, best known as 840 all over 4. Halve it down because we can. 420 over 2. What's that? Halve it down again because we can. 210 over 1. 210. Dead easy. Now we can do some grade C ones. Let's do 2C then. 0.56. Divide that by 0.7. Right, it's a fraction. 0.56 over 0.7 multiplied by 10. 5.6 divided by 7, and I've simply got to do some short division with that one. 7s into 5.6. Put the point down and carry on as normal. 7s into 5, no go. Carry the 5 over. 7s into 56. 7 7s are 49, plus 1 more 7 is 56. Exactly 8 times. 0.8. Alright, let's just do another one. We'll try and do F. I like the look of F. It says 1.32 divided by 0.04. Write it properly. 1.32 over 0.04. This time multiply by 100 to get the bottom number, the divisor or the denominator, into a whole number. So multiply that by 100. That's 4. Multiply this by 100, 132. We can halve it down because we can. 65 plus 1 is 66. Yes, 130 is 65. Half of 2 is 1, 66. Yep. Halve it down again. 33 over 1. In other words, the answer is 33. Oh, that's terrible. Yep, the answer is 33. No joke, but I just wrote it terribly. So I'm not really good at doing 3 with this little pen. There you go, 33. That's good. Next page. What looks scary? That one looks terrifying. I think I'll do it. I've got 2.8 divided by, I'm going to do the proper little sign now. So let's just upgrade it. Multiply both by 10. 228 all over, multiply by 10. 12. This is long division. Now I hate long division. I just do a short division method and just get on with it. So here we go. 12 into 2, no, forget it. 22 into 12 into 22 goes once. What's left over? 10 times. Well, 1 times 12 is 12. There's a remainder of 10. Draw down the 8. 12s into 1 8. I bet that goes exactly wonderfully. What's that? 12 8s, 12 7s, 12 8s is 80, 96. 12 9s, 90. Plus, I've got it, 12 9s, exactly, 9 times 10 is 90, 9 times 2 is 18, 90 plus 18, 108. When you subtract, got no remainder, so the answer is 19. So 22.8 divided by 1.2 is exactly 19, leaving us no remainder. I'm not doing question 3 or question 4, I will do question 5. It's a really nice one. This is good, and we've got an examiner's tip on that as well. So this is question 5, just to let you know, on page 64. Estimate the answers to each of these questions. Now look, the examiner's tip is, when estimating, always round numbers to one significant figure first. That's good advice. However, sometimes questions are so badly designed for students that when they round off to one significant figure, one significant figure, it's so badly rounded that the final estimate is so way off what you'd normally work out by common sense. But anyway, that's approximately equal to, well, 78.2 is about 80, 2.8 is about 3, and 0.23, again one figure, don't call it 0, even though you're nearer to 0 than to 1, we've got to have some figure there. So 1 SF is going to be 0.2 because 0.3 is too big. Now we can happily go ahead and do that. That's going to be 240 divided by 0.2. We have a decimal there, that doesn't matter. If we multiply by 10, gives us 2,400 divided by 2, and that's easily done as 1,200. And that's a good estimate really for that one. Let's just do another one. Let's just do C, and we'll finish off. You've got the idea now, haven't you? So we got 26.2 plus 23.9 all over 0.89 plus, minus, going too quickly, minus 0.72. Alright, again, working by the rules, playing with one significant figure, 26.2. You see what I mean? We've got to call that 30, haven't we? Got to call it 30. And 23.9, it's fair to call that 20. But really, don't you want to call that 25? Don't you want to say that's roughly 25? Don't you want to say 25 and 25 is roughly 50? But look, as it turned out, 30 and 20 is still 50 anyway. Right, 0.89, one figure, is 0.9. 0.72, the 0.7. You won't call it 0.8, the 2 won't push it up. That's 0.8. What have we got? We have got 50 divided by 0.1. Multiply both by 10 on top. I've got 500 divided by, well, 0.1 times 10. It's going to be 1. Answer 500. And that's enough estimating for now. There's a question involving Jenny. Maybe I've got time to do Jenny as well. It's one of these wordy questions, so it's worth it. Jenny needs some pieces of ribbon of length 0.6 meters. Now that's specified as 0.6 meters. Got to have it. There's no messing with that. She has a roll of ribbon and the length is 4.3 meters. How many pieces of ribbon can she cut from the roll? Alright, there's no rounding off and estimating. How many bits? And I've got to have that much anyway. It's essentially 4.3 divided by 0.6. How many of those can squeeze into there? Or how many of these can give me these little ones? Multiply by 10 all over 6. So let's just do a quick bit of short division. Right, 6 is into 4, simply don't go. So 6 is into 43. Well, 6 6s are 36, 6 7s are 42, 7. Any leftovers? Well, 42, 1 left over. Decimal point. 6 is into 10 is going to go 1. So I'm going to stop there. The reason I'm going to stop is the question says how many pieces of ribbon can she cut from the roll? You can't cut 7.1 whatever after that. We can cut 7 whole pieces. So it's 7 whole pieces of ribbon. Alright? Not 7.1. There's other word questions there. I'm not going to do any more. And you can do them yourself, but you've got the idea. Key thing to note, when you're trying to divide with decimals, don't even go there. Change the denominator or divisor into a whole number and engage in short division or halving it down or simplifying it down if you end up with a top heavy fraction. Either way it will work fine, and I think I'll stop right there for dividing. Next stop will be fractions and decimals. Wait and see.